This used to be this. This used to be this. Communities all over Kenya are transforming land into a long-term economic venture. There is excitement in the air. Lives are changing for the better. About 80% of Kenya is arid and semi-arid lands, commonly referred to as ASAL. About 20% of the human and 50% of the livestock populations are found here. In arid and semi-arid lands, ASALs, degradation is characterized by fragile ecosystems which are subject to massive degradation resulting from improper use.
When the land becomes degraded, the production capacity of land usually becomes very low. The pasture or the forage for the livestock becomes very minimal. So generally there is the decrease in the production of the livestock in form of meat, in form of milk.
Through the UNDP's mainstreaming of sustainable land management project, communities are slowly combating land degradation.
Mainstreaming sustainable land management is a pilot project that is implemented in four counties. The project is implemented in Mbeere North, which is part of Embu County, in Chuso, part of Kitui County. It's also implemented in Narok, the Narok County, and in Dadaab, which is Garissa County.
Hii mradi ya SLM itupeleka tua mahali tukaenda tukaona huko vile wametengeneza mashamba yao kwa ajili ya hizo mitaro, na wakaona hata sisi ni mzuri tuaje kuchimba mitaro kama wale. Hii mitaro itatusaidia kupata mazao mingi na tena mazao bora, kwa vile itazuia yale maji yalikuwa yakielekea kwa mto, sasa itakuwa imesimama na shamba letu itakuwa imesimamisha ule mchanga wenye rotuba.
Mradi wa Manjiko tuliesomeshwa kuunda Manjiko tukiwa katika trainee, tulikuwa tumeitwa na watu wa livestock and agriculture. Sasa nikaanza kutengeneza, na kwangu nyumbani niko na kilei nzuri ya kutengeneza hii Manjiko. Hii maendeleo Njiko inatumia kuni mbili tukifananisha na zile za kienyeji. Kienyeji huwa tunatumia kama kuni 15.
The SLM project has given rise to many new innovations that are proving worthwhile in combating land degradation, enhancing land conservation, and promoting agro-pastoral production across the country.
Hii ni nyumba ya kutengenezea makaa. Makaa imekuwa ni kitu ya dhamana kwa maana inaleta pesa kwa community, lakini kulingana na namna makaa inaendelea kuchomwa, tumekuja kuona kuna wakati makaa itaisha. Juu watu wanakata miti yote ili watoe makaa ambayo yanatakikana. Hiyo kuni inaiva in 8 hours. 8 hours utakuwa umeweza kutoa gunia kama 10. Unatoa makaa mingi kwa miti michache.
Charcoal is recognized to be a major commodity, and it is estimated to be having a turnover value of about 32 billion Kenya shillings, which compares very favorably with the tea and even horticulture. So if we are to promote the best practices on charcoal production, that is using the right tree species and using the right conversion methods, we anticipate that the value of charcoal trade is also likely to grow from the current estimates and make more contribution to our national economy.
For decades, Suswa area of Narok has served as an important rangeland with rich wildlife species and a haven for pastoral production. However, in recent years, the community watched helplessly as their land wasted away due to unrelenting gully erosion. The Suswa area has sharp gradient and volcanic ash soils, and being bare due to overuse and loss of grass cover, the area becomes vulnerable to heavy erosion during the rainy seasons, leading to formation of gullies.
Tulikuwa tumekatakata huko chini. Mtu anakuwa na eka 30. Muguru ikilinga katikati, anagawa mara ngapi? Na ile shamba itaenda baada ile nyingine itaenda baada nyingine. Na hiyo ni hasara moja.
But today there is a sigh of relief due to interventions of the mainstreaming sustainable land management in agro-pastoral production system of Kenya project, which is funded by the Global Environment Facility GEF, United Nations Development Program UNDP, and the Government of Kenya through the Ministry of Livestock Development.
So ukipima futi 3 utakuwa sasa unapima upana wako na hii njebe ambao
The project is in the process of rehabilitating the gullies in a bid to restore ecological balance and enhance livelihood resilience. Hundreds of the Maasai community are involved into the various activities which include digging of semicircular bunds, retention ditches and water pan.
Over 80 hectares of land has been rehabilitated. This project has been able to supply grass seeds to the farmers, and they have been able to plant the grasses. They have been able to bulk by harvesting.
Tulikuwa na shida mingi ya ufugaji wa ng'ombe. Ng'ombe zetu zilikuwa zinakosa nyasi. Tunahama tunapeleka ng'ombe zetu kutafutia nyasi, lakini tulipofundishwa na SLM tuliletewa nyasi, tukapanda nyasi. Saa hii tuko na chakula mingi kabisa.
We are partnering with the Ministry of Agriculture through SLM. I think they have seen the need also to borrow expertise from universities and KALI, and we are heavily involved with those activities, especially in Narok and Kiso. The land in those areas are heavily degraded, and we need to come out with certain innovations, technologies to revert this kind of land degradation.
And as gullies are being successfully rehabilitated in Suswa, in Dadaab, the land encroachment is breathing a sigh of relief. Dadaab in Garissa County is the epicenter of refugee camps for the last 2 decades.
Mambo ya mbuzi imetusaidia. Mbuzi ako na maziwa imezaa, tumepata maziwa. Na mbeleni kwa mbuzi yetu haina hiyo maziwa. Tumepata mbegu mingi sana ya kupanda miti, na hiyo miti tutapata faida mingi sana.
We have 3 project sites, namely Abakaile, Dertu and Alikune. We are implementing this project through what we call pastoral field schools. We have done over 1,500 acres of pasture reseeding. Apart from doing reseeding, we have also done afforestation. We have 3 Langstroth hives in Abakaile, and these ones are occupied. Then we have 3 more in Dertu and 3 more in Alikune.
We have 3 farmer field schools in each site, and so far we have trained 405 members, and these farmers have had weekly training. The project has been able to bring together the farmer field schools with various financial institutions so that they learn on entrepreneurship, good bookkeeping and saving skills.
Sustainable land management is getting pace.
It's important for us to focus in the semi-arid and arid lands and make sure that there is a sustainable, and I use sustainable, land management. So there are many other things that we can bring from arid zones, the whole issues related to meeting the challenges of food security. So this is what we do. We really help in all these aspects.
For these and many others, dreams are turning into reality and expectations into joy. From humanity to wildlife and trees, this can only be described as changing lives.